When a breakup happens at a woman's initiative, many men often make a lot of mistakes that they will most likely regret in the future. In such circumstances, overwhelming emotions prevent them from looking at the situation objectively. Men simply don't realize that they are harming themselves when they make these mistakes. One typical mistake is falling into a deep depression. Yes, a breakup can be extremely unpleasant, especially if the relationship lasted not just 6 months or a year, but much longer. Although many people also go through this even after much shorter relationships. However, there are plenty of men who seek solace at the bottom of a bottle. You've probably seen in the comments under my videos or under other creators' videos how men describe such an experience. Some barely manage to get out of it, while others, even after many months, still can't pull themselves together. Of course, it's easy to talk when you're not in that situation yourself, but you have to try to control your emotions. Otherwise, you can completely lose yourself. The second mistake many men make after a breakup is that they start blaming themselves. Taking responsibility for your own life is a good thing, of course, but there are situations where there is simply no fault to be found. For example, if a woman found someone else and left for him, many men start blaming themselves, thinking they didn't love her enough, didn't pay her enough attention, and so on. You need to remember that if another person committed a bad act, it cannot possibly be your fault in principle. This mistake leads to another. Men often ask themselves, what would have happened if I had done something differently? Maybe everything would have been different. If I had paid her more attention, maybe we would still be together. And they start endlessly replaying these thoughts in their heads. Many men, on top of all this, also scroll through their ex's social media pages and yearn for the times gone by. And if a new man has already appeared in the photos, they start to feel jealous. Not only is doing all this pointless, but it can also cause serious psychological harm. You just need to understand that, figuratively speaking, if she's truly your person, she wouldn't give you up so easily. The fourth mistake. After breaking up with a woman, many men immediately, or after a very short time, start looking for a new relationship. In doing so, they are simply trying to lessen the emotional pain they recently experienced. These are so-called rebound relationships, where you will still have feelings for your ex, and yet you're trying to be present with someone new. In my opinion, it's worth just waiting it out for a while until the feelings for your ex have completely subsided. The time this takes varies greatly, depending, among other things, on how long the relationship lasted. Well, I think you should wait at least 3 to 4 months to process it all and acknowledge any mistakes that might have been made. And then, with a clear head and new experience, try to build a relationship with another woman. Of course, if there is such a need. Also, in my view, a mistake is when a man wants to get the woman back. For example, he might start apologizing and trying to make amends for his guilt, which may turn out to be imposed guilt. In this situation, the man thinks he can perform some action and fix everything overnight. A kind of magic pill. But as a rule, the reasons why a woman leaves run much deeper. Most likely, there was a strong imbalance in the relationship, with the balance of power tipping too far in her direction. And attempts to win her back only increase this imbalance even further. Many also start promising the woman that they will change, confess their love, and try to evoke pity. All these actions, to put it mildly, also do not benefit the man. Here's another variation of this mistake. After a breakup, a man becomes so fixated on the woman that he can no longer take care of his own affairs. Instead of getting his life in order, perhaps reevaluating his life priorities, engaging in hobbies, sports, meeting with friends, instead of all this, he still secretly hopes to get her back and can't think about anything else. He might send her messages every day like, "Good morning," "Good night," or "How are you?" And on his social media page, He starts posting cheesy, sentimental quotes about how sad it is when someone leaves you. Something along those lines. And all of this is so that she will notice it and, hopefully, reconsider her decision. I hope this video helps you. See you in the next video.